afternoon, everyone, and thanks for your attending to my presentation today. Today, my talk is about reports on plagiarism in Japan universities. First, let me introduce my name. My name is Gwen, and I'm concerned of these universities. Okay. Firstly, I want to show you about some of my main research sources, including three ones from Chris Park, from Lancaster University, in other world plagiarisms by university students, literatures and lessons. The second one is from Sinkyo, University of West Scotland, understanding student plagiarisms in analytical study in accounting education. And finally, I take some article from BBC News. Now, let me introduce to you about the structure of my presentations to let you be more easier to follow. The first one, I will talk about the definition of plagiarism. And next to that, talk about the situation of Japan universities, which is my focus. First one, I will point out two main reasons for plagiarism in this university, which including electronic technologies and Asian educational culture. Then, in the conclusion, I will point out some potential consequences. Then, suggest some recommendations for this university to address their problems. After that is a written list, and I will spend about 2 to 3 minutes for you at the end of my presentation to you to ask me some questions. Okay, so let's come to the first part about the definition of plagiarism. In Oxford universities, in Oxford dictionaries, it defines plagiarism as action or the practice of taking someone else's work or idea and passing it off as one own. And some of you here may be confused between the definition of plagiarism and cheating. In fact, they have some different because according to Hunt in 2003, cheating has wider meanings, which may also include things you buy a teacher to pass a test, or you can bring some illegal document into the exam. They come to a picture that can reflect what this plagiarism is. Okay, you see the Hamlet. Now you can cross out William Shakespeare and write out your name here. And now you become the author of this famous property. Okay, next come to the background of the university. First, I'd like to start off by saying that this is a new university that was established in 2008. And their focus is training business. And the second one is that number of Asian students in this university is significant, with 30% total. And the third one, they have to deal with the problems of the increase of academic dishonesty or plagiarism. However, it's not their own problems, but also the general problems of other UK universities. And I will show you some examples. First one, as a professor, he says that Oxford University rank at the bottom can be ranked bottom in terms of plagiarism, according to BBC News 2006. And the second one, in 12 universities, there was 927 cases of plagiarism was identified, according to BBC 2011. Now, I just read the background parts, and I'll come to the first reason, which is electronic technologies. First, of course, you may agree with me now that there's a new type of plagiarism that we can call e-plagiarism or cut and paste plagiarism. And I want to show some factors that support this type of plagiarism become more popular. First one, according to Beatty in 2000, it says that the revolution of Virtual South, especially the internet and inmost South, is the increasing plagiarism. And the second one is about this effective assistant from some search engines such as Google. You know that you just need to type in Google and enter, and immediately the result will show for you. And the third one, we talk about the increase of the online term paper bills or cheap website, where according to Whitenet, you just need to click and have a credit card to buy an academic writing paper. Okay, I will now turn back to about problems about Turnitin. That's what was identified by Helfer in 2011. You know, Turnitin is a very famous detecting software that was used in 98% of UK universities. And in fact, a new problem that was revealed that if the content of the document is becoming impossible to take out For example, you use the type PDF, and you can take your document out, and as a result, this software becomes useless when you checking plagiarized errors, and the student can exploit it to do something illegally. Now I just finished all about my first reasons, and now to come to the next part is the second reasons. It's the Asian educational culture. Here's the table about number of students in top 10 non-zero centers in UK higher education institutions, and you can see 6 of them come from Asia, include China, India, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Pakistan, and Thailand. And you can see here number from the school year 2008 to 2009 to 2009 to 2010. They are increased. Yeah. And I think the most significant reason to explain this trend is because that 11 British university was in top 50 of QS top universities, which is a famous ranking system, and it showed that UK learning environment is very qualified. Carry on. Now come to the pie chart about percentage of plagiarism case located in nationality from the statistics of Kwon University. You can see that nearly half of them come from plagiarism case come from China, with 47% and 4% from Vietnam, and other Asian countries take about 40%, and the total it takes 65%, nearly 2/3. That's significant numbers. And in my research, I found that the reason for that is because of the difference in educational cultures. First one, according to Hayes and Intuna, Asian students in their home countries' educational program has a few chance to practice to writing coursework, and they also show that the referencing is not as important as in UK. And the third part is that the view of knowledge scholarship of Asians is different from UK. According to Moore in 1997, it says that Asian students think the origin of the information is belong to the public, not belong to a specific author. Yes. Now come to the conclusion of potential consequence. Now, if Kwon University is failed to control plagiarism, it can lead to some consequences. First, the final learning result cannot reflect accurately their training periods, because they don't need to learn so much, just need to plagiarize and then got the high score. And the second one, the unfairness between plagiarized and non-plagiarized learners. For example, someone copy from your paper and finally they have the highest score, and of course it's unfair. And third one, I talk about the Asian student may decrease their interest with Kwon University particularly, and UK universities in general, because they have a lot of difficulty in learning, and then as a result maybe the number of Asian students in this university will decrease, and this can affect to their finance and also their reputations. Okay, now is the recommendation for me. I have 4 recommendations. So the first one is to block the paper mills and cheap website in the university intranet. By doing this, you can partly prevent students from setting to the unlawful source and remind them about plagiarizing deterrence. And the second one, you need to cooperate more with Turnitin, because you can help them by some fundraising activities that can help them to improve their software better, and you can react effectively when the new problem appears. When, for example, some students find a new way to hack into Turnitin. And the third one, I want to talk about the education. You need to educate academic staff about different of Asian education, so that they can understand deeply situation problems of Asian students. And that as a result, they can have an appropriate training program about referencing skill for Asian learning. And the final one, of course, we need to institute strict penalty for plagiarism, because we need to protect the reputation of the university, and also we can increase the reputation also. And we need to maintain the discipline of the university. And I want to point out some way to some strict law. For example, you can make them to start to pay money instead of just be formal or informal warnings. You can give the mark penalty, the suspension, or even the expulsion. That student was expelled. Okay, there's my reference list, and that's all my presentations. Now time for you. Thanks for your attention, and now it's time for questions.
Okay. Time, please.
Okay.
Can you move back to the real medicine? About the first week medicine, you mentioned about the university should lock the website that contribute to raise the rise. But what do you think about when students they go to home and they use their own computer to connect to the internet and raise the rise?
Okay. Thanks for your question. I think that students now they spend a lot of time in universities for learning, and by doing this, I say that can just partly prevent them, and just a way to warn them. You know, it's very difficult to control them in their outside the university. Okay.
Can you think of any stronger action to make the student change their attitude so they don't want to cheat anymore?
I think that we can have some achievement for them, and can encourage the people to identify their classmates or the other ones who cheated, and we can reward them. Example.
In your recommendation, rebate students for accessing those unlawful websites. How about if they cheating in a lawful website? I mean, for example, they go to any website and they like this idea and they want to make the idea for without citing or something like that. How do you think about this? You can block all website.
Just the cheap website of when you buy the writings illegally.
No, I mean, for example, a book. If you want to from the book, how do you do this?
They will find some legal website, for example, the library source from university. Instead of coming to this kind of website, there is a lot of illegal things, and they think that they may intend to do something illegal.
Okay. Thank you very much.